In this video, I wanted to take a quick look at the Poco M4 5G. The base model currently retails for about €220 in the EU. The M4 5G sports quite a typical Poco style design. It is mostly made of plastic and we have this textured back finish and extended lens cover. The overall build quality is very good and the device is splash resistant. The textured back cover does a decent job camouflaging fingerprints, but the glossy top portion tends to get dirty quickly. The device weighs 200 grams, it sports a huge 5000 mAh battery, and it comes with a 18 watts fast charging out of the box. Charging speeds are pretty slow in today's standards as it takes about 2 hours to get a refill from 0 to full. Battery life is usually excellent, resulting in at least a few days of usage, but that obviously depends on your usage habits. The 6.58-inch 90Hz screen is covered with a Gorilla Glass, and I found the overall quality of it to be pretty good for a budget phone. However, 500 nits of brightness is not enough for outdoor use, so you might end up looking for a shade. Also, viewing angles could be better. For optics, we have a 13 megapixels main and a 2 megapixels depth sensor. On the front, there is a 5 megapixels camera. Unfortunately, there is no wide-angle shooter, which is present on quite a few budget phones. Other test notes and key features: the side-mounted fingerprint reader is very fast and accurate, a bottom-firing speaker is pretty good, the phone has a headphone jack, an IR blaster, NFC, FM radio, dual SIM, and a dedicated micro SD card slot. As you can see, you get a lot of practical features with this phone. MediaTek Dimensity 700 is at the core of this device, and my unit has 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There is also a cheaper model with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage available. When it comes to overall performance, the device feels quite fast and smooth, and it runs on the MIUI 13 that is based on Android 12. We have all the usual Xiaomi features and customization options. The Dimensity 700 CPU has proven to be quite a capable chipset in the gaming department. Even though Poco M4 5G is not being advertised as a gaming powerhouse, it can still handle most of the 3D games without any issues, albeit you won't be able to choose the highest graphics settings in titles like PUBG. For a budget phone, the main shooter is capable of taking decent quality photos. However, some of the shots could definitely be sharper and more detailed. Still, you'll be able to capture pretty good looking pictures in good light. Unfortunately, I missed the wide-angle shooter on this device. On the other hand, cheap wide-angle shooters on budget phones usually do not impress, so I can understand Poco's decision here. Portraits look quite good thanks to the dedicated depth sensor. Low-light camera performance is not very good. There is simply too much noise and grain in most of the shots. Selfies and selfie portraits look okay, yet they are far from the best even in the budget phone category. Night selfies look quite bad. For some reason, Poco didn't give us video stabilization, and 1080p 30fps is the maximum resolution and frame rate. There is no even a 1080p 60fps option. In general, the footage quality is decent, but it is very shaky, so I suggest you use a gimbal. 1080p selfie video quality could definitely be better. To make matters worse, there is no image stabilization. Overall, the Poco M4 5G has a very attractive price for what it offers. The phone has a nice splash-resistant design, excellent battery life, pretty good overall performance, and decent daylight photo quality. Last but not least, you get a lot of practical features including a dedicated micro SD card slot, a 3.5mm headphone jack, NFC, IR blaster, and FM radio. The main flaws of the device include the lack of the wide-angle camera, there is no 4K video recording, 1080p video is very shaky on both the main and the front-facing shooters, and last but not least, the display could be a lot brighter for outdoor use. All things considered, the Poco M4 5G offers a lot of value for the price, but you should definitely consider if previously mentioned shortcomings are important to you or not before making a buying decision. What do you think about the Poco M4 5G? Would you buy this device or would you choose another option? As always, please like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.